This is what the GoPro Mission 1 Pro looks like when you attach a macro lens to it. And I actually designed my own macro lens adapter for this camera, which I briefly showed off in a previous video, but I had so many people ask questions about it, I decided to make this video to answer some of those questions, show you more of what this macro lens is capable of, and how to use it. Also, if you want to get one of these for yourself, it's available on my website right now, and you can use the link in the description below. Or if you have a 3D printer, there's also the digital file for this that you can use to make one for yourself. Recently, my favorite thing to do with this camera is combine this close-up lens with the slow-mo capabilities of the Mission 1, which can do 960 frames per second, which looks insane, though that is only limited to 1080p, but it also does 4K at 260 frames per second, which is nice high resolution and still decently slow. And when it's in 4K, it can also do 10-bit log. So some of these shots I'm also able to apply a custom color grade to as well. So the way this works is that there's an adapter that fits over the GoPro lens. The glass element goes inside that adapter, and then there's a threaded ring that screws on the top to hold the lens in place. So you do have to buy the adapter and the lens separately, and I'll have links to the lens in the description below as well. And this actually comes as a pack of 4. There are these Vivitar lenses, and there's a 1x, a 2x, a 4x, and a 10x magnification. This is just like 3 or 4 inches in front of the camera, way too close to be in focus for an action camera. But now here is with the macro lens, and this is the 10x. Brings those right into focus. When using the 10x magnification lens, the focus distance is right at 4 inches away from the camera lens, which isn't super macro, but this camera can film in 8K, so if you want to, you can punch in quite a bit with digital zoom in post and it'll still look good. Then with the 4x lens, that focus area moves out to between 7 and 10 inches away. With the 2x, it's around 18 inches. And then with the 1x magnification, it's in focus anywhere in between 2 and 3 feet away from the camera. In order to get the best results with this macro lens, there's a couple settings you'll have to change depending on which lens you're using. So I found that with this 10x macro lens, actually setting the camera to wide has the least amount of distortion. Typically the wide actually does have distortion on the GoPro, but because the macro lens actually ends up warping the image back in the other direction, setting it to wide straightens it back out and you have less distortion. But with the other lenses, the 1x, the 2x, and the 4x, I would suggest using the linear mode in order to make sure you have the least amount of distortion in your images. And I'd also suggest not using this super view mode. For one thing, it's not as zoomed in, so it doesn't look as macro. But with this, it's so wide that it actually catches just the very edges of the macro adapter itself. And it's not a huge deal, but you can see it in each one of the corners just ever so slightly there. So if you want to avoid that, don't use the super view mode. It also has a lot of distortion. I did make sure to design this so that it would be compatible with the point and shoot grip for the GoPro as well. So this still works perfectly fine, even with the grip on there. These macro lenses that I'm using have a 52mm thread size. So it is possible that there's other lenses or lens filters that could work with this adapter, but I can only guarantee that these Vivitar branded macro lenses will fit perfectly. The reason being that typically you just need to find a lens that had the same thread size, 52mm, and it would fit with your lens. But in this case scenario, I've made this adapter to wrap entirely around the lens housing. So this metal lens housing needs to be exactly the same size as the lenses that I'm using here. And there's going to be plenty of them out there on the market that are the same size as this, but it's gonna be kind of hit or miss. So I can only 100% guarantee that this lens adapter will work with these lenses specifically. If you want to see what else I've been filming with the Mission 1 Pro, then check out these videos over here. And as always, I'll see you over there.